Leave them alone. Leave them alone. If someone is really sick, let's say somebody says someone who is smoking, and then they get sick. It is clear he's getting sick because of smoking, but will he listen to you? They don't listen. They won't even listen to the doctor necessarily. Right? What can you do? You're not a doctor. You're not a sheikh. Even a sheikh is not just going to go interfering into everyone's lives. Those ones is taken bayat to him, then he says, no, it's obligation for me to teach. And because you agree to be a student, then you learn. Obligation of a teacher is to teach. Obligation of a student is to learn. It is not obligation for a student to teach. But the teacher will never stop being a student. The teacher who stops being a student, then is stuck and is gone. It's finished. So you don't say nothing so much. You understand? People don't listen. If they're stuck with that, ask that person's owner. Ask Allah, saying that, Ya Rabbi, open their hearts. When that person understands that he is sick, when that person understands that he is under the sickness of his ego, and he comes to you, then he asks, how do I get rid of this? Then that time, with your sheikh's permission, you may speak. Without your sheikh's permission, don't try to be a sheikh too. You understand? Because it's only limited. Someone who is sick and it comes up to you, and I'm really sick. Someone who has lung cancer. Are you just going to now offer him advice? As if you are, what? Former religious? A lung doctor? You're not, because you're not a lung doctor, right? So you don't. In fact, the best thing that you can do is you say, I should refer you to a lung doctor. So, Tariqat, Sufism, it is also to deal with the diseases of the spirit. You understand? Understanding the veils that is separating between you and Allah and taking away those diseases. You have the sheikh that is in front of you, understanding that he is a doctor. Sometimes he may tell you not to worry. Sometimes he's going to say, if you don't fix this, you're going to suffer. Sometimes he's going to speak nicely. Sometimes, as a doctor, sometimes the doctor is going to give you a sugar-coated pill, and sometimes he says, now I have to knock you out completely and cut you open. This is to save your life. So if the person asks, you may speak something if permission is given. If no permission is given, don't, because that person who is sick, his sickness may jump to you. You may have similar sickness that if you're opening up and he's opening up, and then it may become more serious for you. You understand? Everyone is trying to be authority, but they're not understanding that they are sick. They didn't get rid of that. What kind of authority you can give? They don't have enough knowledge. They don't have enough training. They don't have permission. So even if you are right, but you don't have these three, let's say, and there are many other categories, you don't have that. Even if you are right, it will become wrong. We see that happening over and over again. All right? Pray for them, because there are many ways to cure someone too. Maybe you praying for them and being nice to them and saying, don't worry about it, and they cool down. Their ego goes down. And then they say, oh, are you looking so peaceful? What is the secret? You may speak a little bit. Because this world does not give anyone peace. It doesn't. Inshallah. All right, any other